Hi everyone, Letty here with this beautiful place tarot. So today I wanted to do something different. I wanted to talk a little bit on camera about, everything that's going on in the United States and across the world regarding George Floyd, regarding police brutality, the way they treat black people here in America, the way they treat, Mexicans. I don't want this to be super drawn out. I'm a Mexican American woman. I'm also a U.S Navy veteran, and I'm in a relationship with a black man. I live here in Chicago. So, Chicago's very racially diverse. There's a lot of segregation in Chicago, Laquan McDonald, etc. Long, long history of democratic control. So, I just want to say that if anybody is a card reader, a shaman, a healer, somebody with abilities, an empath, I know this has been very, very hard. Me personally, I saw the I saw on Court TV today, the preliminary trial for Aubrey, Ahmaud Aubrey. Sorry, I'm getting a little choked up. And it was very intense. Okay. So one of the things that I like to do, and anybody, that ever sees me or follows me on Instagram, shouts out to everybody. Thank you so much for your for your support. Let me go back a little bit. You guys helped me get to 200 subscribers, so I'm super stoked about that. I just have plans for this channel to grow. So I do want to do 2 new free readings coming up this Friday, which is today. So I will be announcing two more readings, okay? I'm also going to do a spiritual journey video, and I have some merch that I want to do for this channel. So I just want to grow. Okay, so I want to say thank you to everybody, and also, so I won't get choked up here, I want to talk about like world events. So for this coming month, what I like to do, and like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, you know, us with precognitive abilities, we can say a date and the cards will tell us, what's going to happen. So that's what I want to do for you right now. But I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to ask the questions, and then I'm going to have my daughter answer them. And I want to do that because yeah, she has abilities, and I'm working on her with her intuition. Okay. So, if you like me, if you fuck with me, then I'm sure you're going to enjoy this video. So we're going to do it for a month out. What is the state of the world? Okay. And I don't mean to ramble. But again, I will be announcing the 2 winners for the readings, a 1-hour reading this week. So I'll be doing that in my next video. I'm going to do a third-party video as well. Okay, if you hear music in the background, I like my vibe to be high. Right now we're listening to lo-fi hip-hop. So yeah, okay. And again, thank you. All right, so the question is, go ahead, start shuffling, Sauce. The question is, what is the state of the world going to be in the next 30 days? So today's date is June the 30th. Excuse me, June the 5th, sorry. Okay, so I'm hearing June the 30th. Sauce. Okay, go ahead. What's the state of the world going to be?
Everything's going to be a lot better than it is now, for sure. This is the Ten of Cups. I'm using a different deck, so it's kind of based off the Rider-Waite deck with the cups, aces, pentacles, that kind of stuff. So each has a different kind of symbology associated with it. So this is Ten of Cups, or Ten of Shells, as it says on the card. And it says blessings and well-being, and it's represented by a different kind of animal. So the way I kind of go about it is I kind of look at the words at the bottom to kind of help me get a general direction of what is going to be the answer for whatever question is given, and then I'll look at the animal and I'll look to see whatever vibe I'm getting, whatever type of intuitional thing I feel based on that card. So yeah, so this is 10 of Cups, so I'm seeing everything's going to be a lot better. People hopefully are going to be able to come together in a better way. There's going to be enlightenment in a way, kind of. People are looking at each other differently. People are going to be more aware of each other, and people are going to be celebrating.
What's the name of this deck, real quick?
SpiritSong, the SpiritSong animal deck.
Okay. So how do you feel when you see this card?
I feel mildly at ease, like not entirely. It'll be better, but it won't be like sunshine and rainbows. You know what I mean?
Let me be specific. What's going to happen in the next month with Chicago? What can we expect here in Chicago with police?
So this is the 5 of Swords. This is in reverse, or I'm taking it as reverse. Honestly, with police, with the Chicago police, you said. There's gonna be a different type of action. Hopefully that'll be debated. People are gonna be talking. It'll be something that's talked about. People are gonna be strategizing how to change what's going on with the police. Let me see. A lot of people are gonna be upset. That's for sure. People, especially in Chicago, people in Chicago are obviously very temperamental. We're very opinionated, I guess you could say. Not to stereotype Chicagoans, but speak from experience. The police are not gonna be too happy about the entire force is not gonna be the same as it was, which is a good thing.
So like an overhaul?
Not necessarily. No. It'll be gearing up towards an overhaul.
Okay. And that card was in reverse, right? So
yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, like, normally this would be like, people are going to be changing. People are going to be doing. Not necessarily. Not yet, anyways. Not... Given the time frame, not yet.
Okay. Cool. What is going to happen with politics?
What do you mean politics? Like,
let's say Trump. What's going to happen with Trump in politics?
Progress will be made. There's going to be a lot of headway made in concerns of Trump. I'm not sure if he's going to be out of office. By this November, he'll be out of office, right? This year?
Well, we have to vote again.
We have to vote again.
That is if you vote, guys.
Yeah.
I'll say this, and people might get upset with me. I know my man gets upset with me. He's a black man. I don't vote, and I exercise my right as a veteran not to vote. I have my own personal reasons. I'll get into that later in another video, but I don't vote, and I have my own reasons. And just to briefly summarize it, to cast a vote is to cast a spell. Same things. You're setting your intentions. So I'd rather cast a spell than cast a vote. But that's something for another day. So 8 of what? What is this card?
8 of crystals, so that would, I guess, mean aces. Ace pentacles, maybe? I don't know.
Dedication, progress. Okay. And that was in the upright to you, right? Okay, so dedication and progress. How do you feel with this card?
Confused, mostly. Just because there's going to be so much going on at the time, like, that everything's gonna happen. Obviously a lot of people are gonna feel that what they've been working towards is gonna be torn down, and I don't know in specific who these people are. I just know people are gonna be feeling that way. Roots are gonna be like torn up, like people. I feel like people are gonna be moving a lot. Like, I don't know if that's gonna be a thing. People are gonna be like uprooting their families. And I don't know if that's to be moving across the country or moving into different, different countries, I'm sure Canada probably sounds
Let's
good.
clarify this card.
Yeah, so a lot of change, a lot of, the tower moment, yeah, a lot of people are going to be realizing something. They're going to be realizing that they need to get out, they need to move, they need to change of pace for themselves, for their family. Maybe not even moving, just general change. Like, oh, I might want to move my apartment, I might want to start eating differently, you know. Like, this is 2020 was supposed to be a year where everyone's gonna be like, okay, yeah, for real, like, let's be serious about this. This is something that's going on in the world. And then 2020, the beginning of 2020 anyway, shaped up to be a pretty crappy year with coronavirus, with this whole movement, with everything else that's just been going on in the world, internationally speaking.
Right.
So yeah, so this is, I see this being a change for the better. For people need that change of scenery, because this is a movement. This is a type of revolution. With revolution comes change. People change, or they need to change, because if you don't, you're going to be left behind.
Right. So it's the universe bringing in change, shaking shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. So what is the state of the world going to be? Is the title of this this reading?
Ooh.
Okay, so something just fell out.
Yeah, so I guess when you say the world, because before you had just like narrowed it down to Chicago, to where we live, which is obviously going to affect us the most, but for other viewers who might be watching in different countries or who might be watching in different areas, for the world internationally, there's going to be a state of harmony. People are going to be carrying themselves differently, because they're going to be looking at each other differently. People are going to be aware that others are looking at each other differently, are looking at them differently. And there's going to be hopefully a sort of harmonious type of quality that will overtake the world, because with this entire movement, I know a lot of people internationally have been concerned, because they understand too that racism is not limited to one area. Racism is something that's international, it's universal, really, and that's something that should be changed. And people realize that everyone is coming together to make that change happen, and I think that's going to unite people as a human race.
Right on.
Hopefully. Hopefully, anyway.
How do you feel when you see this card?
I feel like I respect it almost. Like, I feel like there's a type of, like it says on the card, integrity that becomes a person, you know? Like the way the seahorse is carrying itself, it obviously looks very regal. It looks like a king almost. It looks like that. Yeah. Well, yeah, it says king of King of Cups. It looks
harmony. But I feel you, what you're saying about the picture.
There's just that kind of energy from it that like oozes respect, you know. People are going to be, hopefully this will happen, you know. I don't want to say hopefully and be like, oh, I'm not confident, but like with people, it's hard to say. With fate and destiny, it's hard to say, you know. There's so many factors at play, because it's such a grand scale of everything. So I say hopefully, because I do hope that that will be the outcome.
Let's clarify this card. Now, keep in mind, guys, this just flew out.
As soon as you said what is the state of the world?
Yeah.
Clarify the King of Shells. Okay, so 2 cards fell out, and 2 other cards kind of flipped over, but I'm not looking at them because they didn't fly out. So this says exploration and discovery, and this is action and drive. So this is the Page of Swords and the Knight of, I forgot what acorns are. I think acorns are, what did you say they were?
Spades, rods.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So wands.
Wands, okay.
So action.
Yeah, people are going to be acting upon what they're feeling. They're obviously, like I said before, this is something new for everyone. And it shouldn't be, honestly, in my opinion. I don't think it should be something new for everyone, but this is what it's come to at this point in time. Things are going to be growing, discovery. People are going to be looking towards a future where they will feel that they should, you know, look towards the sun, look towards the future, and do something about whatever their situation may be. And that's also why there might be a more harmonious quality to what the world is going to be experiencing.
These cards are really beautiful.
I like them a lot. They're very detailed, and I can get a lot from them.
The raccoon.
Yeah.
Raccoons are little gangsters. Especially out in the alleys here in Chicago. Exploration, discovery. So how do you feel with these cards? Like, what kind of a feeling are you getting intuitively?
Almost like revolutionary, kind of like history is being made. Like that's the kind of thing I get, because you have like this regal looking thing, then you have this like charging warthog who I guess could feel like a general of some sorts. Like I look at these cards and I feel like a sense of battle, you know, like a sense of battle, charging into battle, you know, like I want to say almost nationalistic type of quality. Like I want to, like a patriotic almost kind of feeling,
Right.
like people, and it's not patriotic in a way that's like for my country, it's patriotic in a way for my race, for my species,
The human race.
the human race, right?
Humanoid. Let's ask about war, because I've been thinking about it a lot, and I've been getting little dreams here and there when I'm taking naps and stuff. So let's ask about war, now that you bring it up.
Okay, what about war?
What's going to happen? Are we going to go into war soon? Is that next on the agenda?
No. No, not I don't think so. Like I said before, union, that hopefully this will bring people together. I think if there ever was going to be talk about a war, people would be very adverse to the idea. People are going to be looking into information about countries. Like, I feel that because of everything that's happening, all governments are going to have to take a better, be more perceptive of their people, because obviously as a government, your main job is to take care of your people. And obviously governments don't do that. Let's just say it for what it is. Governments do not do this today. They hardly have. That might have been the intention, but let's be honest, people are corrupt. You know, the idea of power is something that is evil, in my opinion. And people, humans, when we see that we're governed in a non-beneficial way, it takes a lot for people to act. And that's why when we are in union and we are in harmony, if something ever threatens to disrupt that, people are going to be, you know, they're going to be on this out. They're going to be on the prowl, you know. They're going to be looking for information. They're going to be protesting. Hopefully, again, like hopefully this entire idea of protesting is something that people come together to do often whenever we all feel, and I'll have the same idea that war is not something that we want to go into. This is not what we want for this year. It's not what we would want for any future years to come. But not this year. I don't see any war coming in.
Awesome. All right, guys. So thank you so much for, coming with me, checking out this video. Again, I am going to do in my next video, third party, a loved one, because I know y'all are nasty. Y'all like the 18 plus explicit videos, but just with the state of affairs, what's going on right now with the world, I wanted to just get a little deep. So yeah, so shouts out to Sasa. That's my daughter. Say hi, Sas.
Hey.
Maybe we'll do an intro or something. Cut it in. But yeah, everybody take care of each other and let us know in the comments down below if you like this video. I do.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
And Black Lives Matter. Don't stay silent. Do something about it. It's important because in order for all lives to matter, Black lives need to matter, because they have undergone some of the worst treatment in history. So, and they're incredibly important. So, just putting that out there.
And shouts out to all, all the strong black men. Like I started in the beginning of the video.
Black men and women.
Black men and women, yeah, children. But, especially black men, I think that they go through a hard time. So I just wanted to put my little 2 cents in there. All right, guys, take care of each other. Bye-bye.
Bye.